A legend returns on August 1st, 2024. The Land Cruiser is finally back for America after a couple-year hiatus. Let's get into it. When it was first teased to us a week or so ago, the new Land Cruiser, it was alongside the FJ40. Now they're teasing it along the J60 series. Are we going to get like an 80, 100, 200 teaser before the reveal? I highly doubt it, but here we are. Let's break down what we have on the front. We have a much better idea of what the front will look like now. Now keep in mind, Best Car Mag, Japanese scoop site magazine, had these renders before anything was ever teased or leaked. So these were the basis that maybe this could be accurate because it's been fairly accurate in the past. And there are a lot of pieces to it that look like they're taken from reality with this portion at the bottom corner. Better yet, I'll just overlay it for you guys. The new Land Cruiser is based off of the Prado, which is going to be called the 250 series. The previous Prado, or you should say also the Lexus GX460, was the 150 series Land Cruiser. This is the 250 series Land Cruiser, slightly smaller historically than the full-blown 200 or 300 series, but this generation of Prado / Land Cruiser for America and Lexus GX has the same exact wheelbase as the largest 300 series or LX 600. So we're looking at pretty much a full-size Land Cruiser here, maybe not quite as wide, and it might not have the same sort of potency with the powertrains, but in terms of aesthetics, design, and capability, it's going to be, in my opinion, just as good as the J300 series Land Cruiser. So Best Car Web pretty much nailed these little blocky designs at the corner of the bumper, even to the rectangular fog light area. Now, I don't know for sure if this is a fog light here, but we do have a nice little parking sensor there. And they also didn't, even though they got pretty much the dimensions right at the corner of the bumper, they did not get right the coloration. This portion here is paint matched like we have at the top of the bottom, and then we have this portion in the middle that is black, and then the corner piece here is also black, and then this fender piece right at the edge of the headlight is paint matched. Now that doesn't mean that any of these designs aren't actually accurate to different markets. We know this is going to be sold globally throughout the world, and it could have a different front end design in Australia or Japan or Europe, etc. Now, on this 60 series behind it, it has the Toyota Heritage logo. We are going to get that Toyota Heritage logo on the front of this as well. Now, where there seems to be a big departure here is with all these long lines. These are much more smaller rectangular lines, and you might be thinking, Kirk, this seems to be pretty new, but let's pump the brakes. We've actually seen this before in another baby Land Cruiser. This is the compact cruiser or the light cruiser. This was shown to us at the end of 2021 by Akio Toyota as a fully battery electric vehicle. And I'm getting some hints of the design that flows from this into the new Land Cruiser that we're getting here in America, even down to these little cubes in the corner, these rectangular pieces, which could be for autonomous driving or advanced safety features here on this guy. But here it could be fog lights. It could be safety features as well built into these squares. It's hard to say. Back to those little rectangles. Check out the rectangles on this Toyota Heritage logo. And we have similar rectangles. Yes, they're more vertically oriented, but we also have those long striations or even shorter ones with this kind of inbuilt skid plate here on this battery electric Toyota Land Cruiser. Just because this was shown as battery electric doesn't mean that Toyota can't bring it as a hybrid, which I think most people would prefer because it would be more usable off-road, off the grid, etc. As for the paint color, kind of looks like Cavalry Blue, which is a stunning color that we see on a lot of other products. It's on the Camry, it's on the RAV4, and I think it would look great on a Land Cruiser as well. And it's kind of that heritage blue color that we had on the FJ as well, like we have right here. If you guys remember what this blue is called, it might be Cavalry, but I actually don't remember on the FJ. I'm getting a lot of FJ vibes as well. Would I have loved to see the circular headlamps? Probably. Would I have loved to see a hood scoop? Well, it doesn't mean we don't have a hood scoop, but I'd love to see the hood scoop return here like we had on the FJ, like we had on the compact cruiser concept image as well. Is there anything in the reflection hiding for us? I don't know. And I've been in Key West for these past 3 or 4 days, so I've pretty much been living under a rock, and that's been okay to kind of decompress. Last other detail here is that we have a 360 camera on the front pointing down, so it's more of a trail camera. And then we have a little skid plate plate built into the bottom of the bumper here, almost like the FJ Cruiser. Let me pull that up one more time. Kind of like what we have right here. August 1st, check back on the channel. We'll have more information. Actually, I'll bring it to you guys in the flesh. The reveal, I'll be heading, well, I don't want to say. I don't think they've mentioned in the press release. Yeah, they didn't say where it's at in the press release, so I'm going to keep it quiet. Someone else may have broken where this is going to be revealed, but I'm going to keep it under wraps, lips sealed. I will be there for hands-on coverage of this. Can't wait to show it to you guys with the full details. Hopefully we get different trim levels as well. That'd be pretty cool to see. We might just get it in one trim level. It's hard to say what Toyota is planning with this Land Cruiser. We just have our first little snapshot of the front end here, and we know it's shared with the Lexus GX in pretty much everything, maybe besides powertrains and then design features, I would say. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon as well so you don't miss my hands-on coverage. And if we get any teasers leading up to the official reveal on August 1st. Whew, can't wait for the Land Cruiser to return. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.